All right, so today we're going to talk about 11 things that every man must understand about women. This is going to help you substantially in your dating life and in your conversations with women. Not only is this going to help you short term, like whatever your short term goals are with dating, but long term too, because if you understand these principles, you cannot ever be the guy that I don't know, gets divorced in his 40s and loses custody of his children. So I just figured I would talk about this because this is a very, very important topic. I was struggling for a while deciding if I wanted to talk about this stuff on my YouTube channel, but I really, really do because I know that this stuff saves lives. And personally, I've talked to a couple guys that like I have personally changed their life just by giving them some advice like this. So I'm going to talk about it on this channel. Quick disclaimer getting into this, once you understand these 11 things and really, really like internalize them, you can do some really terrible things. And so I just need you to understand, like, do not use this stuff for bad, right? When you understand the way that women operate, you can be very manipulative and do like the wrong things. So do not like take this and then go out there and like do harm. Okay, you want to like use this information, internalize it, move on with your life, and then use it to have better experiences with women. Because ultimately, like one of the greater parts of life is having a genuine connection with a woman that you care about. So let's go ahead and get into it. The first one we're going to talk about is hypergamy. So I'm going to rephrase hypergamy if you've heard of this concept before. In a way that no other creator is going to give it to you. So, hypergamy is a woman's sexual imperative to choose the best possible option. And so, a lot of guys automatically, because we're logical, think that this means a guy that has a lot of money, a guy that's in the best physical shape, a guy that is the most popular in his town. That is not inherently true. It's the guy that makes her feel the best, okay? It's about her feelings. Women are emotional creatures. She wants to feel the best. And so you have to be the guy that invokes a lot of emotion in her. And actually, I didn't add this in there, but this would be another, like, if I had 12 things that every man needs to understand about women is that you can do anything to a woman except for bore her. So this would be like my bonus one that I didn't add. You can do anything to a woman except bore her. All right. So literally, and I know this sounds fucked up, but like you can actually like there are men who like domestically abuse their women and the girl still stays with that guy, but she wouldn't stay with a guy that's boring her. I'm not telling you to hit women. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying that like domestic abuse, boring. Like that is the fucking extent here. Do not be boring. All right. She wants to be with a guy that makes her feel the best. Okay. And the guy that makes her feel the best is the one that she deems is higher value than her. Okay. And that stems from how you are perceived by other people. It's popularity, it's your charisma, it's your behavior, it's how much you fit into her female fantasy, it's how much you fit into her lens, into what she sees attraction as. Okay, and so that does not mean that okay you have to have a Lamborghini and a six pack to attract women. That leads me into number two, which is hypergamy is subjective. Okay, so not only is it a what makes her feel the best, but it is also based off of what that particular girl makes her feel the best. Okay. So for some girls, they like a certain type of guys. Another girl likes another type of guy. Some girls like blue collar guys. Some girls like white collar guys, right? It is based off what makes her feel the best. And so you need to understand that if you're going to date a woman, you need to be with a girl who has genuine burning desire for you, a girl that sees you as her best possible option. You do not want to be the leftover option. You don't want to be the guy that after the guy that she's been like pining for the last 6 months didn't stay with her, so she's like, screw it, I'll just settle for him. You don't want to be the settle guy. Okay, and so this is very, very important. This is why you do not want to hang out with girls that do not have genuine burning desire for you. So always, always, always make sure if you're going to hang out with a woman that she has genuine burning desire for you, that she's there, she's always ready, she wants to come over, she wants to see you, she wants to have a good time with you, she enjoys your company. Okay, if you feel like you're constantly having to like carry her along, you're texting her, she's not answering your text, or she's giving you some stupid excuse as to why she can't hang out with you, that girl is just simply not that into you. Okay, and so don't be one of those guys that's strung along by a girl, because girls just like attention, you know. And so and that's just the truth. You can withhold attention, and you need to, because the thing is, when you give a girl so much attention, you've already validated, and we'll get into more of that later, but you've already validated her feelings, and she's like, okay, well, I don't really need this guy because I already won. All right, so coming in at number three, we have women want a man that other women want and other men want to be. All right. Let me say that again. Women want a man that other women want and other men want to be. Okay. She wants a guy that other men look up to and other men or other women want to be with. Right. Seriously, women love cheaters. I know this is like, it sounds messed up. It sounds unorthodox. It sounds like not what you've been told your entire life, but I'm telling you right now, women love cheaters, okay? Or at least a guy that can cheat, that has the capacity to cheat. I'm not telling you to cheat on your long term relationship, but I am saying that women love men that have the capacity to cheat. If she feels like other women aren't gunning for you, if she feels like there's no challenge, then she goes, okay, well, if nobody else wants him, then why do I want him? He can't be that good. And so ultimately, you are no longer the best possible option for her. Coming in at number 4, we have a woman can only love a man whose SMV is higher than hers. Your SMV must remain a mystery. So SMV is sexual market value. It's essentially like, when you see a girl and you're like, oh, she's a 9 out of 10, or she's a 8 out of 10, or, he's a 4 out of 10, whatever, right? She can only love a man that she deems is higher on the sexual market scale than her, right? So if she thinks that she's a 6, then she would only date guys that she deems are 7s or 8s, right? This is why I truthfully, I don't like those girls that are like, you see these girls all the time that they think they're 10 out of 10s. Like, you see these girls that are like, oh, men ain't shit. Like, oh, fuck those girls, bro. Those are the worst. Like, seriously, if you take anything from this, don't hang out with women that suck. Like, just do not hang. There's some girls that genuinely, like, I think they would enjoy their lives more if they were men. Like, the media has convinced them to be transgender. They're like, hey, I got an idea. How about you go, like, be an entrepreneur? Like, sorry, if you're a girl watching this, it is so fucking unsexy, bro. These girls that are like, they have their calendar all planned out and they do their sales calls and they drink their matcha every morning and they stare at their university degree on the wall like, oh my God, that is so unsexy, bro. It's ridiculous. But she has to date a man that she sees her or that she deems that his SMV is higher than hers. Okay. Your SMV has to be higher than hers in her eyes, and it has to remain a mystery. Okay. So she has to feel like your SMV is higher, but as soon as your SMV gets revealed as lower than hers, that's when she exits the relationship. So if she feels like she's a 7 and she thinks you're a 9, over time, if she starts to think that you're a 6 and you reveal through your actions that you're a 6 or a 5, she is going to fuck off and go date someone else. Now, obviously, it's not like some random day she wakes up and goes, oh, he's a 5 and I'm a 7, so I have to fuck off. But her brain, like the hard wiring, her hypergamy starts to sense danger. Okay, because she's trying to survive. So her brain literally senses danger. Like, you put her in danger by being a bitch. Understand that. Okay, if you take anything from this video, you put her in danger by being a bitch. Okay, and so she feels that energy in you and she goes, oh, I can't be with this guy. I have to go find someone else. And so inevitably she fucks off because your SMV has been revealed through your actions that you are not as strong of a man as she thought that you were. Coming in at number 5, this is a great one. Women cannot love a man who is head over heels in love with her. Okay, so understand this. When you are head over heels in love with a woman, she cannot love you. Oftentimes, this actually leads to the woman exiting the relationship or just like checking out. Some women stick in it with the kids and the marriage and that kind of stuff. But like, if you're watching this video and you came across this because you're like trying to figure out what's going on in your marriage, like, you're fucked, bro. I'm telling you, like, you are fucked. If your wife like does not sleep with you, you're fucked. And the reason why is because she cannot love a man who's head over heels in love with her. Like I said before, when your SMV is higher than hers, then you have the potential to date other women. Okay. You are a man that other women want and other men want to be. All right. When your SMV is higher, other women are looking at you. Other men are looking up to you. You're this great guy. You're this big, powerful being in her eyes, this father figure, if you will, right? When you're head over heels in love with her, you are telling her, I love you so much. I can't live without you. I need to do anything to keep you in my life. And so what happens is you fall in love with this girl. You start, writing her love letters. You start buying her flowers. You start taking her to nice dinners. You start taking her on trips. You buy her the engagement ring. She flaunts that engagement ring all around town for 6 months to a year. Then you guys have the big wedding and you have the cake and all this stuff. And it's so cute and da 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 da. And you're all over Instagram talking about how much you love your wife. And, oh, I married my best friend. You see these fucking faggots, these low testosterone guys on Instagram. Oh, I married my best friend. I'm with my best friend. We've been dating for a year. Guess what? She's going to fucking leave you, bro. Because now she's like, why does this guy need me so bad? Why is he so into me? Why is he so interested in our relationship? Why is he so head over heels? It's disgusting to her. Okay? Because, and as an example of this, women want a dad, she likes dad energy. Okay. A perfect example of this would actually be God the Father, right? God the Father is not constantly in your ear um, through your life, like telling you to love him, right? God lets you come to him, okay? It's a choice. God gives you free will. You have the choice to choose between loving him and following his path for you or not following his path that he has for you, right? Same thing goes with an actual father, like a father figure, right? A father does not have to ask his daughter if his daughter loves her. He just knows, okay? He knows that the daughter loves her, right? He has this energy. He doesn't care. He's just there. He's enjoying himself. He doesn't give a fuck what he says because his daughter's going to love him regardless. Okay. And so you have to have that same energy in the relationship. But the thing is, a lot of guys, and the thing, she tells you she wants this stuff because women don't understand what they actually want. And we'll get into that later in the video. But she tells you these things. And the reason that she does that is because she wants you. She wants you to fall head over heels. She's like, I got him, I got him, I got him. And once she gets you, she goes, oh, this isn't enough. This guy isn't it for me anymore. I don't know. He just doesn't, we just weren't good for each other. And, you know, we just, things changed and things got different. And, we grew out of love with each other. No, no, no. That's not what happened. You fell far into love and she backed out. The more you go towards something, the more it's going to push away from you. If I sat in a sales call, please buy my thing, please buy my thing, please buy my thing, the guy's going to go, whoa, 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 whoa. Why are you pressuring me into purchasing your thing? You have to be on the same side as them in the sales call, right? Same thing goes with a woman. You have to be with her. You have to lead. You have to make her feel something, right? But when you're constantly giving her everything she wants, yes, 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 anything for you, baby, anything for you. Oh, I got to ask my wife before I go somewhere. She goes, oh my God, this guy's a bitch. And so she fucks off. So a woman cannot love a man who's head over heels in love with her. So if you're head over heels in love with your woman, just know she doesn't love you. Okay. She doesn't love you and she probably doesn't respect you either. Okay. Coming in at number 6, and this is like overarching, you need to understand this concept about love for women. Please, if you take anything from this fucking video, understand this. A woman cannot love a man the way that a man expects to be loved. Women love because of value and men love because we believe in love. So like men, we just believe in love and we're like, this is just how it's supposed to be. And that's why we love. Women love because you're the best possible option. You make her feel the best. Okay. Let me say it one more time. A woman cannot love a man the way that a man expects to be loved. I'm going to say it one more time so you understand. A woman cannot love a man the way that a man expects to be loved. Okay. A woman is incapable of loving you the way that you expect to be loved. Okay. She only loves you because you add some sort of feeling to her life. Okay. A man will love a woman through thick and thin. He really will. All right. And this goes, I'm sure you probably heard the saying, the only things that are actually loved in life, like unconditionally are women and dogs and children, right? Women, children, and dogs. And that's just the truth because a man is only loved under the condition in which he provides something. And that doesn't necessarily mean money. Again, a lot of guys think logically. They think money, they think trips, they think cars, they think bags, right? They think luxury and wealth. That's not necessarily what that means. It means that you make her feel better than anything else. You are her rock. She wants to come to you as her rock, right? When you're once again, head over heels. Oh, baby, come here. I need you. Oh, like every single time. It's crazy to say this, but like every single time, like after, you guys are kissing and you kiss her a little bit too long. Every single time, you're cuddled up in the blanket with her for too long. Every single time, you're super lustful, or every time you make some stupid joke that doesn't fucking land to try and make her laugh. Every time you try. Okay. Every time you show her that, the more you reveal that your sexual market value is lower than hers. And it's the sad and depressing truth of this. But honestly, like you have to understand, like it's okay. It's just how women are wired. Like she's wired that way for survival. She's trying to continue the human race. Okay. She has been given the responsibility of continuing the human race. Okay. We adapt as creatures and we grow stronger. All right. That's why women want to date strong men. Okay. Because biologically in their hardwiring, they are built for survival, not only of themselves, but of the human race. Okay. If she dates some fucking soy boy who's like literally scared of spiders and likes to sit around and play video games all day and needs her and loves her and, oh, baby, you're the best in the entire world. I love you. I love you. I love you. Guess what? Okay. That guy isn't a warrior. he's not going to pass on the fucking genes. So understand that. That is just inherently like something, it's a beautiful part about women. Women are amazing in their own way, okay? And when you stop looking at them as like this evil creature, because I know it makes them seem evil, like when you think understand this stuff, but you just look at it as more of like a, I don't know, this is just like a little girl, and she has certain toys that she likes to play with and certain toys that she doesn't like to play with, and you just gotta give her the toys she likes to play with. It's a lot different like when you think about it that way. Like, so I wouldn't, a lot of guys will like internalize these concepts, and then they will like have genuine hatred towards women. In fact, I'll be brutally honest. Like when I first started understanding these concepts, like I actually was like very, very I don't know how to say this. I was hateful towards women. Like I was very spiteful for a long time actually. And it wasn't real shit. It wasn't until like maybe 4 or 5 months ago where that had stopped happening. Like I was bad for a while. Like it was very, very bad. But I internalized it properly, and now I'm doing a lot better. But yeah, like you have to understand this stuff, internalize it, and move on. But don't judge women for it. You don't be mad. There's nothing to be mad about. This is just like how they work. Okay. Coming in at number 7, women will intentionally or unintentionally test your frame to make sure that her hypergamy is satisfied. Okay, so a woman is going to test your frame as a man to make sure that her hypergamy is satisfied, to make sure that you are the best possible option. And so women will do what a lot of the guys in the dating red pill space will call shit tests. Okay, they will say little things and nag at you to try and see how you react. And the thing is, there's never no right answer, right? Most of the times there's not a right answer for a shit test. But the truth is, a lot of girls are going to do whatever they can and try to get away with, because they're going to see what are your boundaries, what's your frame, what do you stand by, okay? And it's your job as a man to set those boundaries and stay by them. And a woman is going to continuously test you to see are you the best possible option for her. And so one example of this might be maybe she will. Okay, you guys have been seeing each other for 3-4 months, and then out of nowhere, she just will stop. She just won't text you for like 2 days. Okay, what she's looking for you to do is text her and say, "Baby, where'd you go? Baby, where'd you go? Oh, I miss you. I miss you. Where have you been?" Right? When you do that, you failed the shit test. Another example of this might be, I'm trying to think of something that happened to me recently. Here's one that I get a lot. Like if I'll be talking to a girl and I'll be telling her, I don't know, we'll just be having a little conversation, and she'll say like, "Oh, I bet you like that, don't you?" Or like, I bet you love that kind of stuff." Like whatever, I'll just, it like doesn't make any fucking sense. I'll be like, "Oh, like the fucking FIFA game will be on, like, well, or FIFA." I don't even know what it's called. Fucking the World Cup's on, and we're sitting there, and we're at dinner or whatever, we're at drinks, and the fucking World Cup's on, and these people start cheering and stuff, and then I'm like, I don't really care about soccer, and she'll say, "Oh, I bet deep down you actually do care about soccer." Right? Like there's no proper response to that. Or another good one is like, "Oh, I bet you say it to all the girls," right? They say stuff like that. This one girl said this to me a couple weeks ago. I was hitting the bag in the gym, like the punching bag. And I don't know, we were just like kind of chirping each other, like just like playful banter. It wasn't like anything serious. And I remember she said like, "Why don't you actually like punch the bag like a man? Like you're not punching it very hard." Which like anyone that's a boxer knows that like I'm not here to like beat the bag to death. Like I'm kind of just like trying out angles, trying out footwork, like trying out combos, kind of just getting some cardio. Like I'm not in there like trying to beat the bag to death. Which she was like, "Yeah, well, how about you actually hit the bag like a real man?" You know what I mean? It's like there's no proper response to that, but that's what women are going to do. They're going to constantly throw things at you like that to see how you behave. If I start hitting the bag harder to like, oh, prove to her, right? And the thing is, ultimately here, what's going to save the day for you, what's going to like make it happen, is when you just don't give a fuck, when you just stop caring about her opinion and you just live the life that you want to live. And girls will say whatever they want to say, and you just move, you just live your life, right? But yeah, they do stuff like this all the time. They'll like withhold sex from you. Girls will break up with you just to see how you behave. What are you gonna do? You're gonna come crying to her, "Baby, please don't leave me." I've had this happen before. A girl breaks up with you, you go, "Okay, bye." And then she comes back 2 weeks later. Oh, baby, I'm sorry. I wanted to call you quickly and talk about da 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 da. Right? It happens. Coming in at number 8, women can sense your neediness. I talked about this already. Um, she can sense when you're needy. She can sense when you need something from her. Okay. You know how to not be needy? Do whatever the fuck you want to do. Stop worrying about the outcome. And another psychological trick, stop watching porn and jerking off. Okay? When you're watching porn, you're automatically putting in your brain, you're pedestalizing women. Stop watching porn and jerking off. Stop watching porn and jerking off. Stop watching porn and jerking off. Like, it just stop doing it. That is like the biggest help. And then from there, it's just like, just stop giving a shit. Like, you just don't care. Like, whatever happens, happens. In my brain, this is how it is. I'm dating all of them and I'm dating none of them. Right? I'm seeing all of them and I'm seeing none of them. I love all of them and I love none of them. That's how your brain should be. Okay? That's how you should think. You should genuinely think that, like, this might be the last time I ever see this girl, and just be okay with it. Seriously, every single time I see a girl, like, every time she walks out of the house, I always go, that's probably the last time I'm ever going to see her. Like, I'm okay with that. I just get used to it. Okay? They can sense your neediness. I got an example. This happened with a girl that I've been seeing recently. We were hanging out here at my house, and she, I don't know, we were drinking, and she had said something to me. We were having like some little playful like banter back and forth, right? And she she comes down here and goes to leave, like, walk out of the door, and right as she walks out, she goes, "You want to know something about you?" And I was like, "What?" I'm at the top of the stairs. I was like, "What?" And she goes, "Never mind," and slams the door and runs out. Now, a man that needs her would have ran out and followed her to her car and sat at her car window and said, "Baby, please tell me what you were going to say. Please tell me what you were going to say." Didn't do that. Didn't do that. I let her go home. And we're still seeing each other. I could have gone out there and chased her, and I guarantee you, if I would have, she probably would have never hung out with me again. Right? But I didn't chase her. I was just like, all right, bye. And she left. There's another time that happened, and this girl, I had my phone on D&D. She called me like 4 times, and I didn't see it, but I fucking picked up on the fourth one. I was like, "What's up?" She's like, "No, I'm leaving now." I drove back around like 4 times, and I was like, "All right, like, have a good night." Number 9, this one's a good one. You know when you hear a woman say the word ick? An ick is anything that subtracts from the female fantasy. I came up with this by myself. Everyone talks about, like, oh, like icks. Like, you see the guy with the ick list. Like, all these girls have icks, right? You don't really know what it is. Like, you do something really stupid and she gets the ick. Basically, it's anything that subtracts from her female fantasy. So the subjective female fantasy that she has. There is a, like, overarching female fantasy. I'm not going to get into that in this video because this video is getting long. The ick subtracts from the female fantasy. Okay, she wants to see you being this strong masculine man. Okay, and so she also wants to see that you're competent. Right. I actually could make a whole other video on icks because I wrote like a list out for some of my buddies. We were talking about this of like what derives icks from women. Like, there's like 5 or 6 subsets. So I could talk about that in a separate video if you want me to. Just talk about it in the comments. I'd make a video on it. But yeah, an ick is anything that is not the fantasy version that she sees you as. She wants you to be this strong masculine male. When you don't portray that through a small little action, that is when she gets the ick, right? So a perfect example of this might be when you are the little spoon, right? She goes, you kind of like come up on her and give her a big hug. And you're like, "Oh, baby, it's so good to see you." Like, get all cuddled up in her, and she kind of just has this like feeling of repulse inside of her. It's not too bad. It shouldn't feel bad, right? She's like, "This is fine. Like, he's just hugging on me." But the thing is, it's like, like she gets the ick from that. Okay. And it's because the daddy energy that she's looking for, that guy is not fucking cuddled up next to her. All right. Coming in at number 10, men are the penetrating force and women are the receiving force. Okay. I know that sounds sexual and it's meant to sound that way so that you can see the concept. You can actually visualize what I'm trying to say. Men are the penetrating force. Women are the receiving force. Okay. And so or masculine energy is penetrating. Okay. It is active. It is moving. It is in motion, right? This video, like, I am in my masculine energy making this video, right? Because I am in motion. I am doing something. I am active, right? You're kayaking, you're boating, you're skiing, you're hunting, you're going to the gym. Those are all actively masculine things. A woman wants to see that you are a penetrating force in the world. She wants to feel that you were a penetrating force in the world. Okay, this is what gets a woman turned on outside of the bedroom. A lot of people say that a woman's sexual like attraction or whatever starts outside of the bedroom. It does when you act as the penetrating force. Okay, you have to be the penetrating force in nature. That is what a man is meant to do. She is the receiving force. Okay, this is why I do not like dating women that have that penetrating energy, because these masculine women, they it's like they don't understand. I don't know. A lot of girls have this weird thing where they're like they believe that what it makes them attracted to men is the same thing that makes men attracted to them, which is the complete polar opposite. Like I've met a lot of these girls. Like there are these fucking girls that like they do insurance, they do marketing or some form of like online freelancer bullshit, and they make like 4 or 5 grand a month, and they go out and they drink their fucking matchas and they take pictures and put it on their stories and they take pictures of themselves in the gym and they're like, oh my god, like I'm not attracted to that. I don't know why they believe that we would be, but again, it's like they just don't get it because they're trying to be masculine. You don't want that. Okay, I want a feminine woman, and that's completely normal. All right, that's how it should be. Okay, if you're in this video this far, I don't have to fucking explain to you my worldviews because we're 28 minutes in, you're still fucking watching. Like you believe what I'm talking about here. Coming in at number 11, you have to understand female solipsism. All right. Female solipsism is a woman's incapacity to understand their own lens of attraction. Okay. So understand everything I just talked about in this video. Every single woman, if there was a girl watching this, will call me delusional. They'll call me narcissistic. They'll say, who hurt you? First of all, you never bring this up to girls. Like, you don't say the word hypergamy in front of women. You just don't. Like, you don't, any of the shit that I talked about, it's like bro code. You don't fucking talk about it with girls. All right. And the reason why is because a woman wants to feel like you understand this stuff inherently. Okay. Like, you're just supposed to understand this shit. Like, get that. Like, you're supposed to know this. You're biologically supposed to understand it. The problem is most guys don't because we've been programmed through our entire life to be fucking Prince Charming. Okay. And it isn't until, you get the girl the flowers and you get the girl the fucking dinners and all that shit. And she fucks, she fucks off. She exits the relationship brutally when you start looking around and asking questions. Okay. But understand female solipsism, a woman is incapable of understanding everything we just talked about right here. She does not understand what she's attracted to. Okay. You do not ask a woman what she's attracted to, you ask a man. In fact, a woman will lead you down a road to make you completely like undesirable to her. Okay. She will completely tame you and make you like undesirable to her. She will do it on purpose. Okay. A woman will do this on purpose. I think I had said that in one of these. Which one was it? Yeah, a woman cannot love a man who's head over heels in love with her. If you start asking a girl, oh, what would you like? She goes, oh, I want you to buy flowers for me. I want you to take me on nice dinners. You start buying her flowers on taking her on nice dinners, and she goes, oh my God, look at this fucking guy doing anything that I ask him to do. All right. She wants to see what she can get away with. I saw a video of this girl do this the other day on Instagram. She held up her arm and said, can you please put deodorant on me? And the guy comes over and starts fucking putting deodorant on her. And she says, being in a relationship, that was the caption. It was like, being in a relationship is seeing how much you can get away with. Okay. They're going to lead you down this road. And you're like, oh, yeah, if I put deodorant on her, maybe I'll get some pussy. We're far enough in the video now. I'm going to say whatever the fuck I want to say. All right. But yeah, these guys will do this shit. Maybe if I do the dishes, I'll get some pussy. Like, these guys, swear to God, it's called chore play. These guys will sit here and do anything and everything that they can do just to see if the girl will have sex with them. It's lust. Like, ultimately, all of this is lust. Like, if you're super needy, it's because you're lustful. That's just what it is. But yes, a female is completely incapable of understanding their own lens of attraction. So understand that. And that's pretty much the whole video. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked the video, please let me know. I can make more content like this. I've been kind of like iffy about talking about this kind of stuff online, but I've talked to some guys personally one-on-one. And I know I've changed their life with some of the stuff that I've talked about. I know my life has changed, kind of having a better understanding of this. And so I will talk about it more if you think I should. Also, I do have like a playlist with more content like this, and you can click it right here and go check that out after this video is over.